The 76ers taking on the Celtics. For Philadelphia, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Celtics, Sixers. We'll be right back after this. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Cancer.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Milton in at the point. And for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position.
Here we go. And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him. Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Now here's Walker. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Milton. Good. Nice job down low. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Walker's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here's Walker. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. here's Hayward. Here's Tice. They can't stop the run with that one. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Richardson outside. The tray. Hayward grabs the board.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Tatum's shot is off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Harris and Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
That's good from Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And Al Horford drops them both. Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
So fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. To take a look at the Celtics, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, Philadelphia, a few slots below them.
And, you know, for Boston, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high. Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Up top, Walker. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Walker. Now here's Hayward. 6 to shoot. Here's Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Now the 76ers with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. And stolen by Hayward. And even 3-on-3 break. Brown, good.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Here's Embiid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Walker in the post. Tice finds Hayward. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 11. And Harris wide open. He shoots the second effort. And good that time. And that's now 7 points for Joel Embiid.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now Brown, after the missed three from Joel Embiid. Walker looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. The three from Tatum.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Celtics trail by 15. Left side, Walker. Brown against Richardson. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
That one misses.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And, Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
And stolen by Horford. Harris drives in. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got 8 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Hilton the pass to Richardson, and there it is for him.
Timeout.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure score, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impressed you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
As people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Walker. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Cantor, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. And Kanter drops them both. Here's Thibault. And the 76ers making a change here. Neto's checked in. Harris inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical. What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Marcus Smart.
And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doors, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 16-point lead. Here's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Kanter. And here's Tatum for 3. Scott pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. Here's Wanamaker. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Scott. Back to Neto. Pass to Thibault. Harris outside. No good from outside.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done. You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Neto, the pass to Embiid. The shot misses. Excellent D from Cantor. Celtics trail by 13. Smart dishes to Williams. Here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
No good on the shot.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harris outside. Here's Neto. The pass to Embiid. Tries again. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down low, Cantor. Right through the D for the layup.
There's a physicality and intention to what Enes Kanter does. That's a tough shot.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Smart with it. No good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Tatum. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Bucket is good.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Kicks to Scott. Passes to Thibault. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
The kick out to Tatum. Three-pointer. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Jason Tatum is the complete package on the offensive end. He can drive it, he can get to the mid-range, and now the three-point shot.
Neto, the pass to Embiid. Back to Neto. For the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with Philadelphia.
What put me over the edge to make this switch is just the depth that I saw with this team. It's an up-and-coming young team that we have a chance to be good for many, many years, and it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now, here is Robinson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Pass to Wanamaker. Off target with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Korkmaz, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Enes Kanter. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. So it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
Robinson. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Williams kicks to Hayward. The pass to Tice. Smart against Burks on the wing. Brown. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Smart, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Tice with the ball, guarded by Embiid. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Here's Smart after Alec Burks' score. Smart passes to Tice. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 12. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Korkmaz. But they recover it. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Smart passes to Brown. And here's Tice. Outside, Smart. And the rejection by Embiid.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Smart. That shot misses. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. To the inside, it's stolen by Tice. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Burks. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Al Horford. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And that one falls for Smart. Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Williams, and it's Kemba Walker in for Gordon Hayward. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Embiid. Josh Richardson comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Burks. And so, Smart nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 14. On the wing, Harris. It's blocked. Robinson against Brown. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Harris.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
The rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smart goes in. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. Harris passes to Milton. The 3-ball. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 13 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Walker's shot is off.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Dishes it to Williams. The kick out to Walker. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-5 run here. A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Now here is Harris. He's got 15. That one good for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Walker, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. stripped it away. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Milton. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Milton the pass to Harris. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
The first one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Second is Jason Tatum.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Celtics trail by 19. Walker with it. Pass to Tice. Hayward kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia.
That's his first personal foul. Now in the lineup, the 76ers. Mike Scott.
Here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
It's deflected. Hayward goes in, and Hayward at the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Harris, the 76ers with another miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Scott, good. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Walker's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Richardson, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Gordon Hayward. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Averaging 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. The shot's good. Tatum's got 13 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Stolen by Walker. Tatum against Harris. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Milton the pass to Harris. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Hayward on the wing. Passes it to Tice. Over in the corner, Brown. That 3 off the mark.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
And the basket by Harris.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Walker. Inside. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 25 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
The kick out to Tatum. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Tobias Harris was red hot to start the first. He had 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You love guys who improve a little each year. Tobias Harris has become more consistent as a go-to scorer and a much better rebounder. He made some big plays in the first half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is over.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. That'll be a 5-second call.
And now a look at Jason Tatum. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. 3rd in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Now here is Harris. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Clock at 6. Over Hayward. Harris's shot is off. The Celtics shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Richardson and Harris filling out the wing. And it's Milton in at the 1 spot. The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Milton. There's the dish to Richardson. Pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown with it, picked up by Harris, kept alive.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's... going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Celtics trail by 21. Left side, Walker. Back to Hayward. He kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
That free throw, no good.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 22. Kicks it to Richardson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Richardson drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Walker. Outside, Tatum. And the pass to Tice. All alone. And he drops that one in. Tice has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin, J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Daniel Tice will be at the line shooting 2.
That's good from Tice. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Raul Neto's checked in for the 76ers. So he gets them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Hayward, and Hayward at the stuff.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
The 76ers leading by 20. Neto, the pass to Harris. Back to Neto. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hayward kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker in the corner. Hayward looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Walker's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Neto, guarded by Walker. Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Neto, the pass to Embiid. Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Embiid throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Neto outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hayward. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Neto. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Burks in for Richardson. Now here's Smart. He's got 6. He dishes it to Williams. And here's Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Here's Neto. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Williams passes to Wanamaker. Dishes it to Williams. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul.
In the corner, Smart with it. And here's Brown. 14 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Third is Jaylen Brown.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
The 76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the 76ers making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Burks.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Brown. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Back to Embiid. Passes it to Thibault.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Smart. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
First free throw is good. Mike Scott's checked in for Al Horford. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Smart. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Smart. At the line with 1 shot.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Thibault. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 20. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
That free throw, no good. And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. He hits the second from the line. So here's Burks. He has 5. Outside Robinson. And the layup falls. Robinson's got 6.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Here's Wanamaker. Now the dish to Brown. And Robinson comes to help. Brown the pass to Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Boston making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. And it's Jason Tatum in for Williams. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Goes up off the inbound, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Here's Thibault. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. He's got 5.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
For Boston, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Good D by Embiid.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Tatum. 14 points for him. That one, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Robinson left side, from deep, sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 9.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Cantor, the pass to Brown. Back to Cantor. The three from Tatum. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Over Smart, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum will be at the line shooting 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Tatum nails them both. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. The 76ers leading by 23. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Milton. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Wanamaker. Misses from short range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Milton's shot is good.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Wanamaker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton the pass to Thibault. The 3. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Walker's checked in for the Celtics. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Milton. No good. Excellent D from Cantor. And they're pushing it up. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Milton the pass to Thibault. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What's up? That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
One shot.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Walker kicks to Tatum. And here's Brown out. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Cantor in at the center position. Hayward can hit. Philadelphia leading by 22. Harris passes to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. He can't hit that time. Excellent D from Cantor. Harris against Tatum. To the wing right side. There's Walker with the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Walker, and the layup is good. Walker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. The 76ers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Kicks to Harris. Here's Milton. Passes it to Thibault. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Horford's checked in. Celtics trail by 20. The 3 from Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Timeout called the 76ers.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 29.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Now, here's Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it's all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, Which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Embiid, the pass to Milton. Back to Embiid. And it's denied. Hayward against Harris. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
The 76ers leading by 17. Pass to Richardson. A floater. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And the Celtics making a change here. Tice is checked in. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Walker, and the rejection by Embiid.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Smart kicks to Hayward. He feeds it to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Milton, guarded by Walker. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 12 points in just the second half.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
They double him with Horford. Smart on the wing. Here's Milton, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Outside Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And stolen by Hayward. Walker the pass to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, how about Gordon Hayward poking that one away and getting his teammate an easy opportunity?
The 76ers leading by 15. There's the pass to Harris. Floats one up. That shot, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Hayward finds Walker. To the inside. The kick out to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Celtics passing it around. Misses the 3.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Hayward can't hit.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Down low, Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Boston, Kemba Walker. Will be at the line shooting 2.
That's good from Kemba Walker. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. And so Walker nails both of them.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Here's Milton, takes the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Jason Tatum will be at the line shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Pass to Harris. At the elbow, Horford. Over Hayward. Horford, no luck. Celtics trail by 13. Brown dishes to Tatum. Over Harris. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Milton. Pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Defended by Tice. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside, Walker. Harris against Hayward. To the paint. Rejected by Harris. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Jason Tatum at the line, 1 shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
I'll tell you, for all the intangibles that Al Horford brings to the table every night, the leadership, there is such a humble, authentic, unselfish nature that I think sets the tone for the whole team.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Milton. It's stolen by Tice. And Walker kicks to Tatum. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. Tatum passes to Brown. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Brown's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston. The 76ers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And the veteran leader, Al Horford, a calm, quiet locker room presence, Doris, but his words carry a lot of weight.
No doubt, Kevin. Why? Because he's always team first, because he plays the game the right way, and this helps create a culture of winning. It's why Al Horford is so coveted.
Now, here's Walker. The kick out to Brown. Stolen. And now Philadelphia on the break. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 16 points here in the second half.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Kemba Walker. Will be at the line shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Tatum. Harris on the double team. Pass to Tice. Embiid with the steal. All alone. And Embiid throws it down.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Here's Milton. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. A shake, and the layup is good. And it's now 22 points for Joel Embiid.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Milton. Stolen by Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. Teardrop shot. They get the rebound. Cantor kicks to Smart. Now the pass to Ojala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Shemi Ojeleye. And it's Kemba Walker in for Marcus Smart. And he can't hit the second. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 13. Brown dishes to Tatum. They double him with Horford. Here's Tice. Count it. Good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The lead now in single digits.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
At the line for the 76ers, Shake Milton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Brown outside. Feeds it to Tatum. Brown the pass to Walker. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Raul Neto. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Tatum. That one misses.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
So Philadelphia wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Al. The coach mentioned he wanted to come into this building and do whatever was necessary to win. Did you think you guys had the intensity to get that done?
Yeah, no question. I like the energy from our team from the beginning. To be able to come in here and get a win like this, it feels good.
Great road win tonight, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Until it's gone.
That's you. By yourself.
I see him! Smash, baby! I got him! Right here! It's everyone! Corner! I see him! Cut. Hey, right here! Hey, tip it in! What's the score? No, cut! Move, come on! Hey, yo, right here! I got him! That's it! 4-9. Forward. What? Shot. 5-9. Oh, mouse in the house. Take that. I see him. Hey, hold on. Stay on him! No, cut! Come on! I see him!
by herself. By herself. I got baseline. Ball cutting, ball cutting.
Hey, swing it. Hey, who got here? Look out. Got him. I got you. Get it. 17 to 19. Hey, yo, right here. Hey, give him that. I got him. Help. Double. There you go. Back up. Let's swing it. You forgot something. I see it. 18 to 19. Come get it. Hey, who's watching there? I got your help. Check it. Oh, mouse in the house. Take them. Hey, yo, right here. Hey, balance it out. Way to grab. What you got? I got it. Right here. Get it. I got it. 18 to 20. By yourself. I got baseline. Point 19. I see him. You got him. Go. There you go. Back out. Let's swing it.
I got him! I see him! Right here! I see him!
Come on, y'all, come on. Corner. What? Come on, man, we got it. I got you. Oh! I got your help. Down low. Right here. What you got? Off the wing. Hey, yo.